Good morning, everybody. My name is Reverend Ordo, and this is the Anonymous Mando'Ade Network. All right, let's move this down here. Okay. All right. I've been wanting to say this for a long time, and it's important to me because it started to bug me at the time. I would say this would be about a year and a half ago, maybe even longer. Maybe I'll say about 2 years. These little agents of moronic idiocracy started to come up with fake disorders to get attention. And one of those disorders was Tourette's syndrome. You had these little badgers and cunts try to claim they have this, they have that, without even seeing a doctor or even talking to somebody who would do a study on them or for them, to see if they have it. I have Tourette's syndrome. I saw a specialist. I saw a neurologist. I've been diagnosed with Tourette's since the early 1990s. I was about 14, 15 years old. I saw a speech therapist. I would see a speech therapist. For about 4 years while I was in high school. And this is the ungrateful younger generation that would come up with some fake mental illness just for attention. But there are real people that have these disorders. And by claiming you have something is an insult to myself and to them. And it's an insult. It is an insult. And it is wrong. I was really livid at the time. Still am. And they did it for attention. There are real people that have Asperger's, that has Tourette's, that has, that are schizophrenic and have other mental disorders and stuff. It's just, and anyway, you just respect them by claiming you have it, and from yourself, like for example, this was going around. This was trending like for a good few days, these two dumbasses would fake stutter, fake all the ticks, nerve ticks, fake, you know, just get attention. There are real people with Tourette's that admit to this too. I got made fun of for having Tourette's. The way I stuttered, the way I had these tics and shit. Yeah, I got made fun of. I took care of the bastard that made fun of me. He ain't do it no more. It's about respect, man. It's about respect. You know. It's about respect. You know. It's about respect. Also, for one, if you cannot take a joke, you're pretty much making an ass of yourself. I seen this on Dr. Phil. During the time between 2020 and 2023, if you said anything, any kind of remark, anything said, right? They wanted you fired for saying it, right? You can't tell a joke, because if you tell a certain kind of joke, they're going to cancel you. Cancel for what? Being funny, right? Being funny. If you're so offended by a joke, I mean, you could go to a comedy store and hear a joke, and if you're offended, why did you go in the fucking first place? Huh? Why did you go in the fucking first place, man? You know. You're not going to stop anybody from being funny. You're not. Okay? It's just that, you know, this comedian, he completely destroyed the white privilege shit. Destroyed it. He's a white guy, right? Completely destroy the white privilege bullshit, you know. Just destroy it, you know. And then you had one guy on Dr. Phil completely obliterated all this bullshit about offensive, being offended. Like you could lose your job if someone's offended. Like if you told a fart joke or any kind of joke that's harmless but yet someone takes it to the heart, dude. HR's gonna say, well, what you said was kind of funny, but someone kind of felt like it was offensive. Fuck them. Fuck them. I'm not gonna lose my job over someone being offended. If they're offended, they're offended. Nothing happens to anybody. Only thing happens is that you're offended. That's it. No more, no less. Go fuck yourself. Because you gotta understand, you cannot let your feelings dictate someone else's life. Okay? And this, fuck your feelings. I did a rate table with a buddy of mine, and I tried to copy a joke by Frankie Boyle where he says that the price of lube has gone up and the whole gay community is up in arms, up to here, and it was funny. It was funny, and there are gay comedians that are really fucking funny, man. Really fucking funny, man. Hey, if you this joke was right around. It was Mock of the Week in England, in the UK. It's a show that I watch on YouTube, and what we need shows like Married with Children again. Okay, and if you're offended back then, you didn't get it. You didn't get it. No one cares if you're offended, dude. It's just that these immature morons, they have no idea what life is like. It is like Harry Sisson, who's 21 years old, 3 years out of high school, never lived a life except for being a paid shill. Okay. A paid fucking shill. I mean, being 21, you have a lot to learn. You have a lot to learn, man. I'm 49. I'm 49 years old. Okay, and it's just that it's insane. It's insane, I mean, it's just that it's just really at the point, we're living in a world where that it's divided by ideology, political ideology, woke culture, cancel culture, that shit, divided over class, and you have these gins with waffle heads, still offended over a joke. You could write a comment in an article or a forum or whatever it is, and you're letting your feelings dictate your life and dictates someone should have employment or not because of what they said to somebody else, and you overheard it and it offended you. Why did you eavesdrop, you dumbass? Two people can have a conversation just themselves, but what you hear is none of your business. None of your damn business, And it's like, dude, why are you trying to interrupt a conversation when it's none of your damn business, Two people having a conversation, it could be two guys, two women, a man and a woman talking. Maybe even they're dating, and whatnot, And you overhear the conversation, which is none of your damn business, right? Then whatever is said, you get offended over. Like all of a sudden, you're blowing a gasket over something you heard that's none of your damn business, It's like I bought two shirts from Temu, and it was this was during the election. Okay, during the election, I bought a shirt that says "These Nuts 2024." Okay, and I bought a shirt that said, "If I was a Democrat for Halloween." No, it says this. If I was a Democrat for Halloween, I would have my head up my ass. And there's a few that find it offended, that were offended, and Lizzie. Here we go. Oh, there you are. She's right there the whole time. Hey, Lizzie. I heard a dog barking over here. Like, oh no. Here she is. There's Lizzie. There's Lizzie Pooh, huh? Lizzie Pooh. You good girl, huh? Oh. No, but there's a lot of immature motherfuckers out there, and for 10 fucking years, they've been letting their feelings cloud their judgment. They let their feeling dictate what should be and what not should be, you know. And if you're offended, they must lose their job. Fire them now. Really? Let me take this one, guys, here. Okay. All this blocking of the road bullshit. Okay. Blocking of the road bullshit. There's a section part of Portland, Oregon. They block the road, all this shit for what they're like. Why are you blocking the street? You got people that are coming home from work, you know. You got people on the city bus, and you got one guy holding a megaphone. Found out that the guy on the megaphone got arrested prior for what? Child pornography. Right? Child pornography, right? And he's a mouthpiece for Antifa, right? Mouthpiece for Antifa. What the fuck is that shit, you know? He gets mad at the bus driver because he's trying to run us over. Well, why are you blocking their road, asshole? Why are you blocking the road, dude? He gets mad. The bus driver need to be fired. Fire him now. Fire the bus driver now. And people around him are like making fun of him, like, you're fired. You got people make fun of this guy with a megaphone. You're fired. And they're like, dude, get the fuck out of the road, you fucking retard shit. Get out of the road, man. You're blocking. People has to go home. You got one guy ready to pounce, like, you're blocking the road. I gotta get home from work. I gotta get home. And you got these dumbasses blocking the road, gluing their hands to the road. You think that's gonna stop? Like one guy had his hand ripped from, like one guy had his hand glued to the pavement, the asphalt, you know. Highway patrol grabbed him by hair. There you go, asshole, for being a dumb shit, you know. Why are you blocking the road for, man? Like, dude, if you get your hand ripped off the pavement while it's glued there, you get what you deserve, asshole. You get what you deserve, man. I don't feel sorry for you one fucking bit, dickweed. Right? You know? I have friends, you know, good dear friends, and even friends I grew up with, and I got a buddy of mine who lives in Louisiana, and him and I, growing up, we would like tell jokes, man. We would do some stupid shit, you know, like trying to fart in a jar. Try to create our own, like, I mean we were teenagers, man. We were kids, man. You know, trying to fart in a jar, man. You know, and at the time it was funny. You know, it was funny. You know, and I mean just being ourselves. Now these days, if you want to be funny, you got these idiots and Karens, a male Karen and a female Karen. What the fuck? You can't fish anywhere. You're killing the fish. You're killing the fish. Oh my God. We gotta save the fish. Motherfucker, touch that fish. I will plant my foot up your ass, up to the fucking kneecap, dude. You know, kind of thing. You know. But the thing is, you got these PETA fuckers, man. Their feelings hurt over someone going fishing. Or deer hunting, right? There's a guy a few years ago filmed himself getting interact with a dad and his kid because he was deer hunting and he caught a deer, and the deer wasn't in his truck, and the dad is, you know. Oh, inspiration for his son's mannerism and shit, you know. Fucking pussy, you know. People went hunting for decades, even centuries, man. Caveman went hunting, okay? You know, people went, they hunted turkey, game hen, deer, right? They hunted deer, right? Rabbit. Poor Thumper. Right? And nobody, I mean, you got these people, these vegan fuckers, right? These vegan fuckers. Oh, by the way, hey, vegan teacher, go fuck yourself. You got these people who are, we need to become vegan right now. No. I am not going to sit here and change my life for your fucker, for your stupid ass, you know. I've always ate meat, like fish, lamb, pork, right? Turkey, chicken, fish, lamb, beef. Ain't going to change. I like vegetables, broccoli, asparagus, carrots, corn, green beans, right? Cauliflower, carrots, you name it. Fruits, apples, pears, bananas. Oranges, blueberries, right? Cherries, watermelon. Oh, I love watermelon. I even love cucumbers. Right? You know, nuts, pecans, pistachios, almonds, you know. Nature's treasure trove of goodies. Yeah. Mother Nature's goodies. Okay? And the thing is, anything you eat is like, oh my God, you're eating meat. Oh my God. What's funny is that there's a guy eating a rib, a beef rib, in front of a group of vegan cunts. Just sitting there eating his roast beef rib. You know that shit. I'm like, dude, you got an extra rib, man? You got one teriyaki, man? You got any jerky? And sitting there eating meat in front of these vegan cunts, man. I'm laughing. I'm laughing because I'm like, why are you so butthurt over a guy eating a rib, man? Beef rib. You know, I mean, it shouldn't be an issue. You know, I mean, it's not an issue. You know, I mean, fuck. Do I agree with? Look, I have nothing against vegetarians. I too love vegetables. I love vegetables. Okay, I do. Nothing wrong eating only vegetables. I love vegetables. I love vegetables, man. Shit. You know, I was telling a friend of mine back east about tortillas. Really good tortillas, you know. Wheat and spinach herb tortillas. Gluten-free, great. Good. I mean, I'm like, I can make a quesadilla, I can make a taco, I can make a little wrap. Good. I was like, man, I'm like hooked. I'm hooked, you know. Spinach herb and wheat tortillas. Dude, I can make a chicken wrap, I can make a quesadilla, you know. Dude. Yeah, and I asked her about it, goes, they're damn good. They're damn good. They're damn good. She can make a wrap, she can make, you know, anything, and it's good. Made me happy because I'm like, it's something different, you know. Also healthy wise, you know. 'Cause, I mean, gluten free, yeah, gluten free, yeah, you know, and I was like, yeah, you know, because they're good, you know. I tried for the first time. I'm like, man, this is some good stuff. Spinach herb tortillas, wheat tortillas. They're really good, really good, you know. And you know, I'm diabetic. You know, I'm diabetic. You know, I'm trying to change my life. You know, I'm trying to stay healthy and stuff. So and you know, I'm not. You know, my body changed here. I mean, I had a gut. You know, but so and thanks to my doctor, Dr. Baines. Awesome doctor, man. Awesome doctor, dude. You know. And so, all right, guys. My name is Reverend Orno, and this has been the Anonymous Mando'Ade Network. And don't let anyone's feeling dictate the way you live, man. You know, I think it's really it's bullshit, you know. And anybody who is faking a mental illness for attention, go fuck yourself, because all you're doing is insulting people that have mental disorders, you know. And what you're doing is you're completely disrespecting them. Period, you know. You know, I have Tourette syndrome. And yeah, I was offended by these little assholes claiming, I have Tourette syndrome. They don't. You're faking it for attention because you want clicks, views, and bullshit. You're nothing. Stop dissing the community, man. The mental health community is dealing with that already enough, man. People with Tourette's, Asperger's, paranoia, schizophrenia. We have schizophrenia, you know, and other mental illnesses. Stop disrespecting. Stop dissing them. You're not doing yourself any favors, man. Respect. Have common sense, man. If you don't, you'll be what you'll always be. Fake, scripted, and dumb. Okay? If you guys are new to this channel, please leave a like, subscribe, comment below, hit the bell for notification, and always live healthy, happy, and wise. I mean healthy and wise, man. And we'll see you all in the next video. Peace out. Godspeed. And fuck your feelings.